Hi there Stampers, Marie from My Tanglewood Cottage. Today I'm going to show you how to make this fast, simple Christmas card. It uses the Designer Series papers, Home for Christmas, and then our wonderful stamp set called Wonderland, and we're going to be using the tree image. Okay, you're only going to need a few pieces of paper. You're going to need some real red, 8.5 by 5.5. You're going to need Pool Party cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. You're going to need a piece of the Designer Series paper cut at 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. A little piece of Whisper white paper cut at 2 by 3 3/4, and a piece of Mossy Meadow cut at 1 by 5. So let's get started. Okay, first thing we want to do is we want to take our Whisper white paper and our tree stamp and some Mossy Meadow ink. Ink it up well. Stamp it in the middle. Isn't that a lovely image? Now you could, if you wanted to, just go ahead and leave this just like this, but I do want some snow on mine. But before I put the snow on, I'm going to take some embossing, the embossing buddy, gently wipe it over my cardstock. Then I'm going to take a Versamark pen and add some ink, or some, well, it is ink, so that I can get some snow on my branches. And I'm just putting on a little bit because I don't want my image to be fully covered. See how well I did when we get done here. Doesn't have to be perfect, because Mother Nature does not make things perfect for us. I'm going to take some white embossing powder. That looks about right. Actually, I'm going to put a tiny bit more. I didn't get enough down here. Okay. I'm going to take the heat gun now and heat this. Okay. So I'm not sure if you can see the shine of the snow, but there is. But it looks really nice. Just a tiny bit. Now I'm going to take some Pool Party ink and a sponge, and I'm going to sponge some color on. I like to start off my paper and just pull it in. This is really wiggling the table. I apologize for the bouncing camera. Okay, that image is done. Okay, so now let's take our other pieces and bring this in. And we're going to actually take some soft suede ink and do a little sponging around the edges to give this a more of a vintage feel. To me, this paper is very vintage. So just doing around the edges gently. And then around the Designer Series paper. If you want a little heavier, that looks very nice too. Just depends on the look you want. Alright, to me that looks pretty good. Just a little bit of a difference there. Okay. Whoops. Still need that out because I still need to stamp the Silent Night. And I'm going to use Tuxedo Black to stamp the Silent Night. Make sure I stamp this the right way. Just going to do it towards the end. Okay, and now we're just going to sponge around this. There's that sponged. Time to assemble already. So let's pull in our pieces. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and attach the Designer Series paper to the pull party. Trying to keep my head out of the camera, but it makes it a little difficult for me to see where I'm laying at. Okay, then I actually use dimensionals. Put one in each corner. To pop up this focal point. And so sure that's on there straight. Just going to put this on. Going to grab my snowflake. And I know I have it here someplace. Simply put it there in the corner. Whoops, and it got stuck on my finger one. Okay. So we're done. Isn't that a great quick card? Thank you for visiting my Tanglewood Cottage and have a great day. Bye-bye.